Welcome. In this lesson, we're going to create a new ChatGPT account. And this is also going to be on the desktop browser. For best practices, I highly recommend, if both personal or for especially mandatory for business use, you always want to interact with ChatGPT or any AI tool using a web browser like Chrome, Safari, Brave, any one of those, it really doesn't matter, but you need to be interacting with these ChatGPT software or apps using a browser. If you're using a tablet, or worse, you're using your mobile phone, you are getting a very limited feature app. So you don't get all the functionality that these apps offer. So that's why I highly recommend you have to be using a desktop browser. Laptop or a desktop, doesn't matter, but an actual browser and not a tablet or your phone, basically. Before we create a new ChatGPT account, this is just a great best practice for just creating a new account regardless of any app that you're using. It's optional, but in my professional opinion, you need to be mandatory using a password managing tool. One password is one. What it allows you to do is remember only one password, just one master password, and then that will log you into your vault, which securely stores all of your passwords across all the different websites, and then it will automatically log in to that website for you. So you only have to remember one master password, but then it keeps all of your accounts from your banking to your email to even as you start using these AI tools and start signing in with them and start using the professional stuff. It's really more for like the banking security too. Like this is like with hacking, it's not if, when you're going to get hacked eventually. Already information is already out there. There's huge major breaches, a few major breaches in 2024 where everyone's data, passwords, and logins were like released online if you used any of the major social media apps and stuff like that. So your information is already out there. So this is just a really good practice. And there's also two other scenarios. One is it just makes your life so much easier, both as a professional online, keeps your account secure. And then in worst case, especially I have a couple clients that are seniors. I had a family member pass away, and the family member, the significant other, did not have access to any of their passwords. They couldn't get into their banking, couldn't get access to any of their accounts. They were completely logged out because that family member that passed away had all the passwords in their head and it was gone. Once they were gone, it was not backed up or saved. So that's a super fringe case, but just as a professional, or especially if you're running a business, you need to be using a password manager. I recommend 1Password. And in this course, or pretty much this membership, it's included as part of the training too. So we have a course just on how to use 1Password. So you get training on how to use a password manager, because once you start using one, oh my God, it makes your life so much easier across logging into many different apps. And then you never have to remember multiple passwords. And you could rest assured that all your accounts are secure with a complex, hard to hack password. So this is just really good practice that I recommend. To create a free account, you want to go to chatgpt.com, and then you want to click on the sign up button right here. Feel free to pause this video as you work through each step. The next step is going to ask you to create an account. You have two options. You can automatically log in using your Google, Microsoft, or Apple email, and then it uses the same. It doesn't use the password, but it will log as long as you're logged into one of those accounts on your browser. It will automatically log you into ChatGPT to save you from remembering one extra password. That's a great option there. But if not, and what I use as best practices is I'll enter my email here, and then it will be taken to my next screen to allow me to add a custom password that's very difficult to save in here to create my account. Wonderful. Then on the next screen, it will say, hey, we need to verify your email. You will receive an email, and it will look something like this. So once you go to your Gmail or your Microsoft or Apple account, go to your email, click on the button, and that will open up a browser and take you to the next screen where it will ask you to create a profile, enter your name, first name, last name, and a fake date of birth, because honestly, this is creating an account. It's owned by Microsoft. You don't want Microsoft to know your your date of birth, honestly. So keep your information private, especially online, and be protective of it. But save that fake date of birth in your password manager should you need to. I don't think it asks for the date of birth to replace if you ever forget your password, kind of thing. But you never want to give these any of these apps like all of your information. Just good practice at the end of the day. On the next screen, you will need to enter your actual phone number or a phone number to a phone that you have access to. It won't work if you use any of those fake phone number sites. So enter your phone number. It will send a code, and then you'll get a text message where you could take that text message code and enter it back into the next screen. That verifies that you are, basically, it's to help them prevent spam and help them know that you are not a fake bot. That's it. You may get you're now logged in. You may get this little disclaimer prompt. They're always changing this. You may or may not get this, but that's something that may or may not pop up. But the final screen right after that is you have now successfully created a ChatGPT account. Congratulations. Welcome to the AI world. And I highly recommend bookmark this page so that you could come back to it very easily, and then you can log in using your password manager. I'll see you in the next lesson where we'll go over the workspace navigation, all the details. Thank you.